Live from the campus of Gunderson High School in the GHS studios, this is Gunderson Live.
Good afternoon, Grizzlies. Today is February 13, and here are your hosts, Kyler and Lauren.
Welcome back, Grizzlies. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Kyler. Happy rainy rally day. Let's get to the news. It's a wet one out there today, but I'm sure you noticed that.
And the rain isn't supposed to stop until tomorrow morning, so we hope you came to school prepared.
Also going around these days, the flu. That's right, we are knee-deep in flu season, and judging by the amount of doctor visits happening nationwide, it is the most intense flu season in the U.S. for the last 15 years. February is traditionally the peak of flu season, and the CDC says there have already been at least 24 million cases of the flu. On the bright side, though, the data shows that COVID-19 and RSV infections are declining nationally. So do your best to stay healthy by always washing your hands and be careful not to touch your face and eyes.
It's rally day. Did you wear your class colors? I sure hope so, because the best thing students can do to make their school better is to be involved, which means participating in things like wearing class colors. Today's rally will be during GLC at 2:10. An announcement will be made to have all classes on their way to the gym. Leave all your belongings in your classroom. If you bring a bag, they won't let you in. Once you get into the gym, be sure to sit in your grade level so you can represent and make a lot of noise.
But we all know that the juniors and seniors are the loudest, and the freshmen are always the quietest. And the sophomores fall somewhere in the middle. If you think I'm wrong, you can prove it in about an hour.
We will. The rally will wrap up around 3 p.m. so you can go back to your classrooms to get your stuff. Remember that if you get lost on the way back to class, it can technically be counted as a cut in your attendance. So be sure to make it back in a timely fashion. We will wrap this Spirit Week up on Valentine's Day with Wear Your Red Flag Day. The goal here is to wear something that describes what your bad traits are. Maybe it's just a sign that you tape on your shirt that explains your red flag. Today is also the last day to guess how many Hershey's Kisses are in this jar, or how many Starbursts are in the other one. So, stop by the snack shack and make your guess.
Lauren, what classes are you taking next school year?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't chosen yet.
Well, as current juniors and sophomores, like us, have already found out, we are in the middle of class selections for next school year. Freshmen, you will start to select your classes the week we return from break. So if you have any questions about a class, be sure to ask a teacher or a current older student. There might be things that you are missing out on. If you are a junior or a sophomore who hasn't already selected your classes for next school year, please see an admin and make sure they know you haven't done it.
Last month, the Pride team gave away a Valentine's Day gift to the winner of the Popportunity drawing. This month, the prize is prom tickets. So, if you have a PAW ticket, make sure that you write your name on the back and put it in the box located in the front office. The first week in March, we will announce the winner right here on Gunderson Live. If you know that you are going to prom, why not save yourself the $75 and drop a ticket in the box? You can't win if you don't participate.
With Valentine's Day tomorrow, we asked the wisest folks on campus for some Valentine's memories. Let's take a look.
What's up, Grizzlies? Today, I went around to classrooms and asked teachers about their Valentine's Days and their favorite memories. Let's get to it.
That's a difficult question. I mean, my presence to my wife is romantic every day, so I don't know how to top that. No, I'm kidding, kind of. I really envy people that have a power with words. I've never really considered myself to be a poet. When my wife and I first started dating, I wrote her actually like a really, really nice poem. I know it sounds really cheesy, but coming from someone who doesn't consider themselves to be like have the power of words. I was really proud of myself. I thought it was really romantic because she wasn't expecting it.
My favorite Valentine's Day memories, honestly, it's got to be when I was a little kid in elementary school, and we would make paper bag mailboxes, and we would tape them to our desk and decorate them, and then at home we would buy those little cheesy Valentine's Day cards, and we'd write our friends' names on them, and then we'd go around and put them in people's mailboxes on their little elementary school desks, and it was always special and fun, and it was always exciting to see the Valentines, and I loved doing that with my own kids, and I still wish we kind of did that in high school too, because it's really sweet and fun.
So one of the more notable Valentine's memories that I have is something that my wife and I did for one another, but then one year we actually extended it to the kids when they were super young. One year my wife and I wrote notes to each other and put them in a jar. On the day of Valentine's, we read them out loud to each other. So I read what she wrote about me, and I read what she read what I wrote about her. And then one year we did that with our kids, and so my wife and I wrote notes and put them on the wall of our kitchen in heart-shaped papers of how we felt about our kids. And so it was just a way that we were trying to show them, like, hey, we love you, but we also enjoy these things about you, and we appreciate these qualities about you. And that was something notable. So that's a memory that I have that I really enjoyed.
The most romantic thing that I have done for someone is for my husband, and is to write, Valentine's cards. I know everybody does the chat right now and online, but back in my old time, or the old days, writing Valentine cards was really, really nice. Something else that I want to share with you guys is that I remember my friends, and something that they did for me, it was to give me chocolates, because I love chocolates. And what is Valentine's Day without chocolate?
The most romantic thing I've ever done for someone, I think, is for my husband, actually. I wrote him a poem. And I think I do it every year. So he posts my poem up in his office. So I think that's pretty cool. And he just takes me out to dinner. But my daughter writes me Valentine's notes or cards almost every day. So it's Valentine's Day every day at the Beatty household. What I want to see within the Gunderson community on Valentine's Day is what I always would like to see every single day. It's how awesome you guys are with being kind to each other and showing love, being nice, respecting each other, and just being kind. Kindness all over the place. So that's what I wish to see on Friday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day!
This Valentine's Day, I'm having a party with all my girlfriends. We're calling it Galentine's Day, and they're all coming over to our house. There's like 6 girls coming, and we're celebrating just friendship and good vibes, and we're having lots of little candied hearts and red decor and everything. So I'm excited to celebrate Galentine's Day in place of Valentine's Day.
Those are some great answers. I'll see you back at the studio.
A big shout out to the boys basketball team. Last night, they beat Del Mar to clinch the B-Val West Valley Division title. With 2 games remaining in the season, they lead the league by 3 games. The boys have 2 more league games, tomorrow night at home against Overfelt, and they played during the break on Tuesday at James Lick. After the season wraps up, they will be headed to the CCS playoffs. So keep your fingers crossed that we get to host that playoff game. And if we do, let's show up and give them a true home court advantage.
In sports, we're hosting 3 senior nights in the next 2 evenings. Today, girls soccer has their senior night at Independence at 6 p.m. tonight in the stadium, while girls basketball has their senior night in the gym as they host James Lick JV at 5:30 p.m., varsity at 7 p.m.
Tomorrow, we will have the senior night for the league champion boys basketball game when they play Overfelt. JV at 5:30 p.m., varsity at 7 p.m. And the varsity boys soccer, who had their senior night last night, will play at Overfelt tonight at 7 p.m.
Well, that does it for today. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel at Gunderson Live and follow the IG at Gunderson_Live.
Have a great winter break, Grizzlies. Don't forget to wear your red flag tomorrow, and we will see you in 13 days.
Bye-bye.
We will see you next time on Gunderson Live.